AITA for refusing to pay rent? Throwaway because my social media accounts are heavily monitored. For some backstory, my mother married my stepfather when I was only 3. My biological father was never in the picture, so I have always considered him to be my biological father. He always treated me fairly, however, I never got the same treatment as his biological children. I understand it though. We never had a blood-bound relationship. He would sometimes take me out for dinner with him and his daughters, but that was the extent of our relationship besides family events. Recently, I-16F got a job. It's only part-time, but it allows me to get out of the house more. I've been working for over a month now, and my mother and father sat me down today for a conversation. My father started with, "We want you to understand the responsibilities of becoming an adult, so we are enforcing a new rule." I thought it would be the similar to the ones we have. Some rules we have are that I have to pay for everything now that I have a job, which totals up to about $340 a month. That includes paying for my 3 cats. They are super picky with their food. My phone bills, car insurance, any food I want from the store, and monthly supplies. I don't mind paying for these items. Some of them were my idea in the first place. Anyway, my father stated he wanted me to begin to pay him $450 a month for rent. He backed up his statement by saying this would help me to become responsible with my spending habits because, in his words, I spend too much money. My mother agreed with him, stating that if I wanted to continue all the luxury I had in the household, I would need to pay rent. I was appalled to say the least. I never thought I would have to pay rent, especially if it's over half my paycheck. For a while I stared at them confused, but then I began to ask questions, to which they repeated the same thing said above. I told them my sister, 18, never had to pay rent, and she still lives here. My father just replied, because she never worked. At this point, I was getting frustrated, so I went up to my room. My mother followed me up the stairs, trying to comfort me by saying that this will help me grow as a person and become a responsible adult. My mother is one of those people who can't tell others no and tries to become the victim in every situation. I told her I won't be paying rent and that she shouldn't require me pay anything. She tried to guilt me into paying, but I told her to leave me alone. I texted my friend about the whole situation, and she told me to suck it up and listen to my father, because he is the main provider for the family and my father at the end of the day. I don't think I was in the wrong, but others might disagree. Am I the asshole?